Well, this is an easy problem to fix, you'd think.
Yes, pick Spectre.
No,
Whichever team picks Spectre win.
I don't know. That's not the case. No, don't do it.
Did PPD's Treant got banned out last game?
No, Treant's untouched.
I guess they already picked a Lich early, right? So
Yeah.
there's no reason for them to ban the Treant.
Yeah, they
and
picked
there was
Rubik Lich
another
in the
one
first.
where they, in the earlier series, there was like, they were facing Ancient
5 seconds
Apparition.
remaining.
Yeah, I remember thinking like all the times I thought of Tree, it just wasn't a good choice.
I just think that Treant just fits their playstyle so well because
Mhm.
it helps out all the other lanes.
Yeah.
You can move around in the mid and late game. The living armor protects your building. They want to go late anyways. And then it in that particular scenario added the necessary disable / initiation that they wanted anyways.
Yeah.
Radiant
So,
team
It's also PPD playing Tree.
DC's
It's probably
turn.
my biggest reason
Sure.
for suggesting it. But I saw it one time where they played it against, I want to say, Leviathan, and it looked really good. So
Yeah,
hopefully they go back
who knows? Maybe we'll see that this game. The draft is on, so Lumi, if you
all right,
please,
let's go.
let's go. We are gonna have
10
the game starting any
seconds
moment,
remaining.
and Lumi just made his way over to the war room. Welcome to the war room,
5
Lumi.
seconds
I'm already looking for Wyvern because I think that's gonna get banned.
Yeah, we have a
Pig.
Naga ban as well. There's really not that much
Right.
change from the previous game. The only thing that is interesting is that Beastmaster is still in the pool.
So what's banned?
All right,
I
pick
can actually.
First pick Beastmaster DC. MSS was ownage on it. He tried
Alright.
to carry your asses. That wasn't on him.
Radiant
That
team pick.
he was not strong enough to do so. Just do it. You don't even have to think about it. Why'd you even go to reserve time?
So, Lumi, for your information,
Yes.
we have a Naga, a Nature's Prophet, and a Marana ban on the side of Digital Chaos. An OpTic banned out the Night Stalker, the Winter
10
Wyvern, and
seconds
the Bane.
remaining.
So DC is now on Dire side, right?
DC is Dire.
5 seconds remaining.
Playing Dire. Here you go. That is not the right hero. All right, cool. Where's Beastmaster?
What did you put down?
Brewmaster,
down Brewmaster.
Beastmaster.
We're close enough.
Masters are.
Well, only a couple.
Shouldn't
letters
Beastmaster and Brewmaster be right next to each other? No, they
I-
shouldn't be.
in
There you go.
theory.
I got it. I got it.
Beastmaster.
I don't know how Grand does this.
Wow.
Well, Grankran can do everything apparently.
That's true.
Casting, hosting, observing, war room, paneling.
Master General of the War Room.
Radiant team pick.
Whoa, what? All right,
Hey.
that's a apparently they think they have a Beastmaster counter in their hands, which they're not totally wrong.
This is one of the more successful heroes for Team Secret in this league as well. The puppy has been first picking Witch Doctor in a lot of their games.
10 seconds.
There are a lot of tank
remaining.
heroes. Maledict obviously cutting them down to size. I think
5
that's
seconds
another reason why
remaining.
Ancient Apparition has been relatively successful, or at least popular anyway. I don't know if he's successful. I'm completely bugging at him.
DC's turn.
I think one of the sub themes that we've seen in a lot of these games is that teams are doing very well with kind of run at you strategies. And Witch Doctor is probably one of the best heroes.
Did DC see that coming? They knew about the Earthshaker or something. They
The secret opening is Witch Doctor Earthshaker, by the way.
Ah.
Maybe that's maybe.
So they're like, oh, okay, we know what's coming.
10
So we pick up the
seconds remaining.
Clockwork.
Yeah.
Clockwork really good versus Witch Doctor and Earthshaker. Both those supports
5
super
seconds
susceptible to this
remaining.
4 position. He is the king support now.
DC's
He beats
turn
all
to
other
ban.
supports.
Radiant team ban.
And given the fact that the bounty runes are so close now, once you kind of secure the one with battery assault or cogs, you generally secure yourself the other. Is this Boba Clock? I assume.
Yeah.
DC's
Yeah, that's
turn to
gonna be a show.
ban.
Banning silencer. So I expect them to. I thought they would ban like a Dro strategy with Beastmaster. Sounds pretty potent.
Mhm.
I saw that banned away in 4.5, so I'm presuming it's
10 seconds
It's
remaining.
viable.
5 seconds remaining.
Terrorblade makes a little less sense though. That's another pushing hero, but they've already got Witch Doctor or Shaker, so probably don't know.
Radiant team pick.
So
Well,
they banned the Death Prophet.
Does banning silencer give away any part of your draft? Like you want to pick up an Enigma or something like that? Or are they more worried for like hook in global? That's kind of scary.
Maybe like a hero I mean, maybe they're thinking like
10 seconds
real big team
remaining.
fight and going Enigma or something, but I was thinking more like Batrider.
Sure.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, like you've got a heavy vision advantage and initiation advantage so far for DC. You got to kind of even out the playing field a little bit in that regard, and Batrider does a bit of both for you.
Oh, they're banning heroes. I need to do stuff.
They are banning heroes. They've banned a lot of mid heroes.
DC's
Storm
turn to
Puck.
pick
And they pick up Queen of Pain.
Pain.
Doesn't care about the 4-position roaming clockwork so much.
Yeah.
Can get a Lincolns against Beastmaster. Good. The
Is this then going to be the Viper game?
what?
The Viper
10
game
seconds remaining.
Oh.
for DC.
Could be.
5 seconds
Could be.
remaining.
See what they're going for. Well, would you pick up your mid this early? I mean, OpTic picks their mid up very early. Normally they go for size hero first. So that's a bit surprising. Or do you feel like Earthshaker can still fulfill multiple roles?
Radiant
Perhaps.
team
They got
pick.
last pick, right? Yeah, it is a little surprising they pick up their mid earlier. Could be like an off lane Queen of Pain. Been seeing that around town.
It's true, actually. Yeah.
Maybe safe lane Queen of Pain or something. Now got the Disruptor. Disrupt some things. Give them solid lockdown versus the Queen
10
of Pain.
seconds remaining.
Maybe they're feeling
5
something about the
seconds
silences
remaining.
because the silencer, like that ban. Okay, yeah, I can kind of see it with Earthshaker and the Queen of Pain, but it's got to mean something a little bit more. So Disruptor is a nice replacement to the ban silence.
Well, let's see what OpTic is going to give away.
So if they want to try and get the 1v1, we talked about how Tidehunter is one of the better heroes to go
Yep.
up against Beast.
Tide's probably the hero you don't want to pick into Disruptor, though.
Oh yeah,
That's one of the
Disruptor. Forgot about that guy.
yeah. That's one of the few supports I can actually control Tide.
Tide's sad.
Make Tide sad.
Let me put the silencer ban because it's actually one of the few.
Mm-hmm. OpTic is using most of their time on this pick. They only have a couple of seconds left in their bonus time.
What if they gave us a little switcheroo and gave us like the 4-position Enchantress or something? I don't think Earthshaker off lane's like tremendously good.
DC's
So.
turn
No.
to pick Phantom
Oh, it's a
Assassin.
PA, another hero that can be used in different roles.
Have we seen PA not at carry? It feels like she's
Not for a long time.
mostly carry and very rarely mid.
It depends what she's going up against. I mean,
10
logically,
seconds
we're still
remaining.
going to see Queen of Pain mid and Phantom Assassin carry, of course. But there's always a chance that they can
seconds remaining.
swap Peru.
Sorry. Sorry, cameraman and women.
Radiant team ban.
No,
Or do I
Phantom-
have everything on the wrong team already?
I think you've got everything. No,
Alright.
because the PA, you just put it with Disruptor, and Disruptor is on the Dire.
All right, we had it right the first time.
Yeah, you had it right.
All right.
And there is indeed a Viper.
I like Viper now, seeing that we
10
have a melee
seconds
core.
remaining.
Like,
Yeah, well,
Viper
it's
just-
really good against PA.
Yeah.
No more blurs.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting about the talent breaking or not talent, just break
It's
mechanic.
great.
That's
mechanic.
actually like
Great
such a
house.
good thing to have for a drafting perspective. Like Huskar, for example,
Yeah.
is suddenly a lot
Turn
harder
to
to work
ban.
into a draft.
All of a sudden, Viper is like the answer to so many heroes.
Bristleback, for example. Maybe that's why we haven't seen Bristleback at all. Because
Yeah.
Viper just makes a joke out of him.
And poops on them. All right, time for some bans.
10
And then
seconds remaining.
we are lacking a carry on the side of Digital Chaos.
5 seconds remaining.
What type of carry would we like to see? We would like to see a carry that can make it late. How active should it be able to be early, you feel?
You've got Viper and Clockwork to cover your early game, so I don't think it's too necessary to focus on.
So they can be greedy.
Yeah, they can definitely be a bit greedy. Weaver probably would have been the perfect hero for that. What's another slippery hero that?
I would love something like Void here.
Right.
Just great control against Queen, good against the PA as well. And then Witch Doctor as well, Shaker are pretty much free picking. pretty much every time you use your ult. Combines nicely with the disruptor. Even though Mason missed his Chronosphere, I still believe in his Void. But that's assuming that OpTic doesn't take it out.
Mirana's banned, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Marlon's banned.
Do let me know when these teams ban the 6 heroes so I could find.
Will
where the
do, will
four
do.
go.
It was the Weaver and DC are.
DC are thinking about it.
Oh, so
Are they
Weaver was
out
a
of
6
reserve
ban
time
for
or
OpTic?
what?
And there's a Batrider. Yeah, for that one, the timer was always broken, unfortunately. But
Oh.
Batrider is banned, last ban for Digital Chaos, so they are expecting still an offlaner to come for OpTic.
What do they need? They like. I don't think you want to be
10
totally
seconds
reliant on
remaining.
Earthshaker as your own initiator.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team
Legion.
pick.
It's a tiny!
Okay.
Or other offlaners,
Is Tiny the carry row?
or it could still be the Quap and mid.
Tiny will be the carry, yeah.
Wonder how Razor does here. Razor versus
10
Viper if they
seconds
did a Quap
remaining.
offlaner.
They could always do that, yeah.
5 seconds
That could work. It's
remaining.
one of the classics. But also Viper is now pretty good against Razor later on. Kind of the best, but it will be the Tidehunter.
Choose your
Oh,
hero.
this is. I mean, you guys brought it up, but I still don't know if this is a good pick.
Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I think it's like the best because most of the other offlaners that you would look to are gone. Like initiators because the Batrider got taken out.
Well, the other problem is that this shifts your Shaker into a 4-position row. Can you imagine roaming Shaker into Clockwork? You're gonna just lose every bounty rune exchange.
Yeah, you just have to play behind towers a lot and do a lot of reactive things. I mean, it helps that you don't have to worry about your mid at all because it's a Queen of Pain, so the Clockwork can't roam into that. It's one of the most powerful things to neuter 4 positions if you can pick your mid and make it a dead lane for the 4 position. So he's left with roaming between the 2 polar opposite sides of the map, right? It's really hard to make effective rotations.
Unless Disruptor comes in. But Disruptor early time also doesn't have the highest level of glimpse. So I'm not sure how reliable that is.
Lumi? Which team are you going for?
DC's got the better draft. So
Once again.
alright, I'm gonna back up DC for once. The Boba Clockwork, I believe
Alright.
in it. Also really good matchups against the enemy 4.
I just want to see if the universe will conspire against me. I'll go
Alright.
OpTic again.
Prepare for
The
battle.
better team.
Alright. I'll go for DC as well. Let's figure out what's going to happen, though. Is it going to be the last game of the evening, or are we going to have a game 3 over 2 grand?
Well, hey there. Thanks a lot, guys. That was real great. We should give them a hand in chat, everyone. They just did a great job paneling. It's going to be me, myself. We're just going to be chilling here, casting DC versus OpTic. OpTic could be going home. If they get 0 forward out of this tournament as well as CD a couple days ago, there might be a Stern in the old pot, a Stern in the old pea soup, my friends. But we have a Mason Tiny. What a... definitely didn't see this one coming at all. On the other side of things, PyCat, we've already seen him. He's won a game with this PA. Unfortunately, they lost the full series, but his PA was shown to do a little bit of damage, but I don't know when he
30
cares about
seconds
any
to
of those Garbo heroes. This is a Boba Clockwork. This guy single-handedly took out half the Chinese teams at, what, TI3? This guy's nuts. But it is a support role, not an offlane, but I'm still pumped up to see. And I agree with what Lumi said. When you have a roaming 4 versus roaming 4, Clockwork versus an Earthshaker, like, it just feels like Earthshaker is going to fall behind. And like Cap said, you gotta sit behind towers and stuff. You can't do anything aggressively. It's all going to be reactively. Looks like it is going to be a 2-for-2 rune exchange here. Unless PyCat wants to go for one. Oh, no, he doesn't. Skilled Dagger didn't even go for anything else. Are they going to do an... Oh, I was about to say, he's TPing down bottom. I was like, there's no way they aggro tri-lane with the Tide, and they're just going to block it out with the Earthshaker. Give Xyl a little bit more room. We will see how many Ravages will he get off this game, see if he can get a nice one. I mean, don't be scared, you know. I've always told Xyl, don't be that shy little guy you are, you know. If you see one hero, I don't care if it's support, you just hit him with the Ravage. Get those kills. But bottom line, duo versus duo. Bulba, MSS going up against PyCat, PPD with a misery running on over here. And you know what? No ward's going to scout him out yet. They don't know he's here. Bulba could be in a little bit of trouble. He does see him now. And that will be the end of this engagement already. Oh, Bulba. fakes him out. He's gonna even, oh. Gets the deny on the Cog and loses half of Earthshaker's mana. Nicely done. Top lane though, Zai getting manhandled by Demon and Mason. What a combo. If I ever told you in your TI4 these two would be on a team slaying it together, well, people would probably say Mason wouldn't even be in the scene anymore, but they'd be wrong. One of the best carries we have here in NA. And now Zai already using everything. He has 8 tangos. He's just getting harassed out so hard by Demon. When you can solo harass out a Tidehunter, that's feel really good. Bottom lane though, we do see a stun on MSS. Will they be able to get anything more? Bulba trying to harass Misery away, but it's gonna be the end of that. MSS just throws out some axes. He knows his mana is gonna get burned by Clog eventually. Might as well use that mana. Middle, haven't seen much of that. It is gonna be Viper versus Quap, and Quap doing a good job. CCNC 7-4 versus the Vipers 4-3. Obviously, with the cooldown on that poison taking so much longer than it once was, a little bit harder to harass, but Grant missing that first blood, but I bet you my obs didn't. Actually, the obs is me. No, I'm just kidding. Mason getting it, and Zai goes down again. Demon as well as Mason. Misery trying to steal this rune. He actually gets it. Looks like Demon tried to deny it. Couldn't quite do it. And man, already DC takes the lead. What a tiny pick. People saying it might be the worst hero. Gets a little bit of a buff, and now this guy's first pick by EG half the time, getting last pick by half the teams. What a hero. It really comes down. We see Quoikva actually has a haste rune. Can't really do anything against the Quap, obviously. He's just standing uphill. He wants CCNC to commit a blink, but he doesn't have that blink. He's just going to get hit like 5 times. And actually dodges 1 hit there. Top lane now, duo versus duo lane. Tidehunter, Earthshaker lane. One of the most powerful lanes I've ever seen. Now Bulba TPing up top to the shrine, and Radiant is going to see this with this ward, I believe. Actually, he avoids it completely, it looks like. Bulba's going all the way around. That was impressive ward. Juking right there, and will he go all the way behind? Looks like he could. He is level 2. Does a bit of damage himself. And they're pinging out Zai. Uh-oh, here we go. Bulba's here. He gets stunned out. Will Zai be able to get cogged in? And well, Bulba takes a little bit of an odd path. Oh, he was waiting for that, and they get it. Are they going to trap them all in? Zai is going to be in here with 2 buff dudes just smacking him around. And, well, he's still alive, but he will eventually go down to Bulba here in a nice gank. I can't believe he ran around that ward. What a play. There's no way they knew he even had that. And now Demon steals his neutral as well. And I mean, middle lane, they really need CCNC. He's doing a decent job, but nowhere near the PA, who is I believe, close to perfect CS right now. At least last hit-wise, not deny, obviously. And that's going to be a very scary thing. Going to have a full Aquila here. Bulba chasing down Misery behind a tier 1 tower, and uh-oh, he's gonna get cut off now by Quoikva. Hits him with the poison pack, slows him down. MSS here as well, and my friend Misery, you are in a lot of trouble. This is about to be a 0-3, it looks like. Battery Soul coming in to hit. Wait up, maybe not. Here we go, Cogs push him back, and MSS gonna steal it with the axes. Not a steal, but he picks it up. CNC gets the double damage rune, but man, DC off to a quick start, and that's exactly what the panel's talking about. Clockwork versus Earthshaker. That just feels terrible as an Earthshaker. Surprisingly, Zai sitting at level 4 at 4 minutes in, even though he's died twice. Getting that experience, I mean, some people have talked about it's back to the old off lane. You don't mind if you die as long as you get experience.
Double damage.
And now middle lane, we're actually getting a stun in. CCNC get a square up on him, but I don't know, level 3 poison tech plus level 2 crow skin doing a ton of damage. CCNC with double damage himself. Peter, he's catching up. He's got his easy boost on. He's going to throw out the stun. Can they get him? Misery, get it come. He's going to just smack him up a little. They want CCNC to get the kill. They get it. And whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god. Okay, maybe giving CCNC the kill while he tanked about 3 extra hits was not the play. And Quoikva get... Oh boy, this OpTic looks like they're just crumbling at this point. That was not good to lose him there. Mason versus Zai. Obviously, Zai can just anchor smash and keep him away, but Demon just sitting here. He is level 3, holding on to a point. I hope we don't see him level Thunderstrike. Probably one of the worst skills to level, I would say myself. But, I know, some people argue that, but who cares what they think. Misery and Bulba, there we go. The classic duo, and Bulba just scares him away. He's going to sit here for 30 seconds. He's waiting for that rune. or not. Zai pushing forward. Mason almost level 5. He is level 5 now. He's going to smack him. There we go on the backside, though. Misery already found by Bulba, and this man is just going to go down here. We see him going. Tree thrown by Mason. Doesn't get the kill, but Bulba will get it. 1-5. Digital Chaos is ahead currently, and they are looking very good. Bottom lane, saw some pings, but MSS doesn't go for it. He gets a haste rune instead. Like that. What do you do? Pycat, the only one really farming a team. Farming very nicely, though. He is 24 CS up on the next person. He's having a great time. But can he solo carry a game? That is the real question. Does have a full phase boots, Aquila plus Blightstone. He's gonna have to get on this action very early. Demon gonna harass CC and C middle. Misery gets a nice counter ward though, so that uphill vision. They're just keeping their lanes pretty static on the Radiant side. They continue to keep Zai top, but here comes Bulba from behind, gets the battery, so you got to trap Mason in. Actually, you don't. He has a tree. He's just thwacking that ass. Does a ton of damage. Well, lose the tree. Can't do it anymore. Has a toss. He's going to do it. Will he get the kill? He's trying to get that, toss him up, gets the punch, gets the kill, and Zai is feeling out of this game. 0-3-0. Mason, 2-0-2 on Tiny, 14 denies. He is killing it right now. I just don't know. OpTic just doesn't feel like they're moving around the map cohesively, but bottom lane will get pushed in. Glyphed up. But the problem is top lane and mid lane pushing for the Dire side, while Radiant only pushing bottom very slowly. But they have committed a lot of people here for the bottom lane. MSS is ready. He says, try to dive me. I will style on you. They are. They're just pushing it so slowly while Mason pushes top even quicker. Zai zoned out. Qualifier hitting the tower middle. Feels like OpTic's already backed into corner they can't get out of. CNC gets the tower, Mason gets the tower. They'll trade that while Qualifier just free farms middle. Level 7 now, hasn't even picked up one in Nether Toxin yet. And that's gonna be the biggest thing. If you didn't know, if you've been living in a cave, just been living in somewhere that doesn't have anything, we're gonna have a gank. Demon and Misery, oh my goodness. Pycat has shown up for a kill, easy one. Back to my point, Nether Toxin does break all passive abilities, so PA could be in for a world of hurt against this Tiny if he is stuck in that. Obviously you have Cogs plus Nether Toxin, and besides being able to blink strike and blink out, Tidehunter, Earthshaker, and Witch Doctor all in a lot of trouble under that combo. I mean, Mason and Arteezy, good friends, maybe sharing some Tiny builds here. The Aquila treads one. I'm sure it's pretty common everywhere, but we're seeing it a lot today already. Where does OpTic go from here, Grant? It's a very good question. They just need Pycat to get involved, but he's back down bottom farming. I mean, he needs to get farm and he needs to be active. The problem is DC's doing a good job of just farming their jungle and farming middle and top, while only DC farms bottom. They are smoked up now. Misery with level 2 stun can lock him down a little bit. PPD level 5. Oh, they run to each other. They're both up. There comes the Maldic. CCNC. Will he just ulti him? Looks like he might not. They're just going to bring him down. Nice block up by Misery. And nope, CCNC will do it, but Peter picks up that kill. Meanwhile, Zai's like, all right, sweet. They're smoked bottom. I'm farming. I'm finally going to get some farm on. Does have his ulti, and they need to get that used. They need to just go for a fight and get that kill. We see a lot of pings middle. That is going to be a tough kill on a Viper who has Treads Wand, Aquila, Raindrops, plus that Crosis skin. Good luck. Good luck, my friends. Mason just going to push in bottom. He's going to counter Pycat solo himself. And with that failed smoke by Bulba, though, it means a little tougher to move around the map. You do have one more smoke, but you're up top. Everyone else is bottom. He's just getting level 6. Get that hook shot up. Right now, the team's content with farming again. Demon happy just getting all these bounty runes as he can. But top, Bulba might have a problem. Does he have Gush? Level 1 Gush, he is going to get the block out. Does he have anything? Just has the Cogs, and he didn't even block him. Barely scoots through that dead tree. Now they'll just push in top tower, slowly but surely. Very slowly but surely. Siege unit slowing them down even more than normal. While bottom lane, this tower is going down. You got that value point inner beast. Oh, 30 and 19. MSS. Some people called him the next great thing. Well, I call him the current great thing. The man with his new fresh haircut. He's got new fresh clothes. This guy is actually the freshest guy I've ever met. Fresher than produce at Walmart. Well, okay, maybe not, but yeah. Boba. Trying to get an urn. Oh, he already has an urn. Wait, did he go the? Did he think urn was built with two? All right, he has 2 more gauntlets. I'm not really sure. I don't think you ever go soul ring. Oh, I guess he is. He's going soul ring clockwork. Interesting. But he's got 2 extra gauntlets on accident, thinking it was another urn or something. And now we do have a rotation. Zai just running in middle. Misery TPing to the tier 3. They want to defend then this tier 2, and look at this. Mason just hurls a tree at him, and he's out. Yeah, but, I love that. I love Tiny. Little Tiny with the big tree. One of the best things in the game, easily. Top lane pinged out. Pycat not even going to continue to push Mason. He's fine. I mean, Mason's one of those hard farmers. If you give him a Luna or something, he'll just farm up. Now you give him a Tiny who has 100% cleave. He'll just swing away. 2-2-4 build on him. Demon leeching middle, trying to get level 6. Can he do it? That is the real question. Zai is just pushing it in. Man, Demon, the king of the trees, always has been. Guy literally invented juking. Some people said it was James Bond, but Jimmy Ho, my friends, is the real one. Misery, mana boots, level 5. Just feels like OpTic on the back foot, a lot like last game already. And when you have a PA as your hard carry, as well as a Quap with the secondary, feels like you want to press the tempo a little bit, especially with Tidehunter being, I mean, level 8 now. And the 1-4-2 build, max Kraken Shell. Just doesn't want to die. Again, he died 3 times, so. Don't want to hit him with the quadruple death. Desolator is up on PA 12 minutes in. Phase Boots Aquila Desolator is nothing to sneeze at. He's still up about 22 CS on everyone else. And he can do a ton of damage. I mean, you jump on that Beastmaster, it's a pretty easy kill. Same with Disruptor, same with pretty much everyone.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Force Staff flying out to Qualifier though. Tons of survivability. Gets the 1-point Nether Toxin just for the break. You see, and we saw a lot of Liquid as well as Secret when they picked it. They actually maxed Nether Toxin first and farmed with it, but Qualifier going with the old school. I'm just gonna farm heroes, farm the lane. Don't really need an AoE push. And here we go, smoke gank coming out from the Dire. They're gonna run into no one bottom because Radiant's non-smoke ganking top, getting some wards down. That's what they need to do. Radiant actually has some nice warding. One pretty aggressively top, one defensively bottom. They won't scout out this smoke gank, but just be waiting. They're going for this tier 2 and uh-oh, CCNC. How do you kill this man? I don't think you can, Grant. Oh, Bulba would like to say differently. We do have the blink already used. He's going to go in. He does have raindrop tanking some of this. He will be able to blink again in 2 seconds. Will it be enough? He sends it back, pushes them back with the cogs. We have the stun coming out from the Centaur, MSS. And that will be a kill on CCNC as well as more than likely a tier 2 tower. And MSS kills the Centaur but gets another one. What a hero. I mean, you give up Beastmaster, especially to a guy like Mojo, and you're going to be in for a world of hurt. A broken hero plus a broken player in a good way. Uh-oh, stun coming middle though. Quick but a lot troll. There we go. We get the rabbit. See you later, Viper. He goes down, but he's broken. PA's taking a lot of damage. Misery is just going to solo ult Disruptor. Roar comes out. He's missing a lot of attacks on PA. The towers as well. They go down. Now we have the Disruptor ult, and Misery, I'm sorry, my friend. You're dead. Demon gets the kill. We see the creep tossed and pushed back by Cogs, and DC fully commits middle, and they win that fight. 2 for 1 plus that kill bottom. They are just destroying this map right now. Mason level 12. He's gonna have a full Sanjin Yasha here in about a minute. Not sure. As OpTic Gaming, I mean, that seemed like a decent fight, but you fully commit everything just on a Viper who has level 4 Nether Toxin, Raindrop, plenty of farm. And that's gonna happen. He almost actually force-staffed away. If he could have got out of there, OpTic would have just been heartbroken. Not like me. But, you know, you push forward. Bulba just farming out, level 8. Let's see, go for the max cogs, not the rocket, please. Please, Bulba. Get a TP, hasn't skilled, he goes for the rocket like a wimp.
worthy tribute.
Mason, meanwhile, just farm. We have an ulti coming in middle. It's going to be on Earthshaker. Will we get uphill misses? There's one. And that one uphill miss might be enough. Nope, that poison ticks him down pretty damn easily. That's a simple kill on Misery, the long-range stunner who tries to keep him from pushing towers. Guess what? He's gone now. And they have that swiftness aura from the Hellbear Smasher.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Why does it summon a random beast? What was going through the mind of all the beta testers and Ice Frog during that moment? Middle, they're just gonna push in. Take this tower, looks like pretty easily. Arcane rune up. Mason's like, whatever. I can grab trees a lot better now. Hook flies, Hook misses. But now, what? Tosses the Hawk on him. All right. Hawk's so tanky now, why not? And nice deny by Tide. But we are going to see a break come. He's taking a ton of damage. He's going to step back into that break, into the Disruptor ulti. Peter's going to throw down his Death Ward. That thing does absolutely 0 damage. And now Mason, he's just going to run him. Smacks his ass with the tree once again. Tosses the tree. Oh my. MSS, Inferno, well played. And DC knows they're rolling. They're rolling like a roly-poly right now. Well, except when you step on them. That's sad. I never did that. Quake the farming middle. They're going to send one back. Misery again. Just gets found out. MSS actually scoops up the kill with the axes. And OpTic is just there. They're crumbling under the significant pressure of DC's Tiny. I don't think anyone saw this Tiny pick coming. Well, except DC. I hope they saw it coming since they picked it. PD, he's chilling bottom. Looks like, I hate this Witch Doctor. So he looks like Lanai in his hero portrait. He just looks like TA. But you're not TA. You're Witch Doctor. Top lane, Wake for now. Probably going for the, I assume first item Hurricane Pike. I mean, it's good damage, good survivability, just good everything. Could go for a Veil though. We've seen plenty of Veils up on that hero as well. Pycat is the man. I mean, they need this guy. He's just been farming creeps. They need him to get involved in these kills. He's going Battle Fury second after the Desolator. He is getting close to it. He does do a very big chunk of damage. If you get Misery and Zai to combo, you have to get that huge wombo combo on a couple of heroes, and you'll be good. But that's a lot of ifs, Grant. That is a lot of ifs. And while no if down bottom, Mason is farming like a madman. Almost has a full Shadow Blade with this Sanjin Yasha. And he's just going to take this tower, thwack once, thwack twice, gets it easily. And he's going to keep going. He is going to just farm up this wave. He thought that was going to pick up all the creeps. It didn't. Now middle getting pinged out. They still have not taken that tier 1 tower, and that's hurting them. And look at this damage being done tier 3. No one's even TV'd back. Mason's actually thinking of going in there. Scoops up the tree. We see him miss the tree the first time. Dude, that new update by Valve, you can actually feel it. The little less reduction. We have a big fight coming in. We're going to see PPD get roared out. I mean, he's just dead. Bottom lane. Mason's actually trying to solo kill CCNC. Does a ton of damage. Almost, I mean, does more than 50% of this tower as well. And DC was talked about. DC just lost, and they were forced to play again almost immediately, but looks like that was a good thing. They're having a great time right now. And Clockwork first item Spirit Vessel. All right. Extremely, I mean, it's just a very good item in general, but against the Witch Doctor too, doesn't even have Voodoo Restoration. Might as well not skill at this point. Let's get a back up, mech up on Tidehunter. That's about it. We've seen one Ravage used on a Viper, and that's about it. Tiny taking 125 avalanche damage over 350 health. I mean, they're winning. 350 health obviously is very good, but might as well just get that extra combo damage, especially against the Cloth, so you can't blink away. And Battle Fury picked up. They are all in on Pycat, a lot like their earlier games versus Complexity. Can Pycat do it? The heaviness of the world on his back. He has a good chiropractor. He's going to need after this game if they can pull it off. Farming up nicely. Middle lane, they're going to hook in. Zai, you are a tanky young man, but not tanky enough. The break comes through. There we see the Cogs Press break combo we were talking about, and you have no Kraken shell with that. And now Mason sees middle tower. He's going to pick this up. Look at that attack. The Shadow Blade SNY. He gets the tower. Dude's killing it. He actually has more net worth than the PA who's just been farming. This guy's been hitting towers, creeps, everything. And look at, they're going to go for Roshan. This is going to be a pretty simple Roshan. They need Mason over there probably to pick it up. And they could put on Viper, but more than likely going to be on Mason. Spirit Vessel to heal MSS to full. There we go. Mason double damage. And it's just going to go down. That's it. Bulba chilling up top on that hill. Oh, the smoke gank, though. This is it. I mean, Roshan's going to get taken here. It's already been gone. They're going to try to move forward. Can they get him? No, they are already, they're just gone. And now, oh, smoke is going to break. Koikva doesn't know. It is nighttime. They're going to blink up. He doesn't tend to. He actually gets over the hill. What a play. CCNC sees him down there. Here comes the full rotation. Bulba from behind. The rest of him. He gets a three-man hook into the cogs. No, doesn't use cogs. Koikva's still alive. Not going down yet. He's just ulting. PA's getting split up on. Will he go down? He does. And Mason killing everyone else. What a play. Bulba. It's like TI3 never passed. And Bulba is just back there again on his clockwork. And look at MSS. Well, you don't have Roar up, but does Mason have anything? Now MSS is going to say, what up? Like, Dat Boy is never gone as well. And they send him back. What do we got? He's just getting ran at. He's going to blink forward. The creeps will spot him out. Misery is going to, well, stun the creeps. There's cutting creeps, huh? But look who's here. Bulba, well, with the AK Spirit Vessel. He's just gonna right click him a little bit. Mason already taking the tower during this whole chase. I don't know, CCNC, he has to blink away a couple more times. He can't TP yet. I mean, the fact he doesn't have a TP also helps that. And he's just gonna run away, but middle lane, Mason. Oh, with the Alpha Wolf right next to him, a little extra damage if he wants. And it looks like it might be enough. Thwack, stun, double hit. No, whoop. Tosses it. And hits him with that. Man, that does so much damage. And they just get an easy kill on Misery. Mason himself, plus that Alpha Wolf. Always down to help out. Zai now in a little bit of trouble. I don't think you even roar him. You just save it in case. I mean, you just right-click this guy. Might get netted up by the Dark Troll Summoner, but he's dead. And Mason here, thwack. Will he get it? Rabbit comes out. Are they going to try to commit on this? Peter's going to go in, gets the stun up. Oh my god. He cleaves the chicken and he one-shots him. And then, well, guess what? He is an Aegis. On the backside, though, they're going in. They get the kill, and now this is not looking good. Pycat, he's going to blink forward. He's going to go for a kill on Demon, but Demon hit him with the jukes like he does. Sends him back, does get killed. Tossed him into the air. Actually, might have been a bad idea to send him back. Will they bring him down? He blinks forward. Almost kills Bulba, but doesn't get him. That's a 4-for-1 trade. Only Misery, who's trying to defend middle. Now he's gonna have to defend top at the same time. DC, they're stomping OpTic. Wasn't this a... Didn't DC just crumble under the pressure of OpTic last time they faced off? Unfortunately, the tides have turned. And not in a good way, not in the Tidehunter way, because I don't think I've seen him turn around and survive once yet. Mason just hitting the tower. Tier 3 gonna go down about 23 minutes, and this is the power of Beastmaster, my friends. No book needed. Solar Crest Blink, Initiation, help out Mason. This guy has 4.2k. He has a, I lied, he has a full Assault Kyros. God. Now we have Tiny. Almost level 20, 10-second tree grab cooldown. I believe that's what you take. Maybe toss requires no target. Okay. Sure, I guess. Demon going for a Meteor Hammer. I mean, obviously. Some people have questioned whether what he does is correct or not. Right here, we can probably say no. Meteor Hammer, one of the Garbo items of the game. If I could go on a rant right now, I mean, we have plenty of time. I can just talk about it for the next couple. I'm just kidding. They're going to take the shrine down. Mason just going to hit it up. See you later. Shrine goes down. Next Roche could be the end of the game. They take that, just push another base. That's all it takes. But it looks like Beastmaster actually is going for the book now. Silver Edge, next up for Mason, already has the recipe on the chicken. Full Mjolnir on Koikva. They're just getting so many items. This is a 13k lead at 24 minutes. And this was a PA, he has Battle Fury, he's trying to farm up, but next close on Radiant is the Quap at 8.7k. Drum's Veil just gets bursted down so quickly if the Tiny gets on him. Mason kills the other shrine by himself, and there we go. 5-second cooldown on the tree grab. Now you don't have to use all your attacks, you can just hurl them at will. Not blitz, I mean, like, throw them whenever you want. MSS, sitting top. And this is the DC Classic. You know, I do appreciate the slowness from DC a lot more than in the last couple of weeks. We see DC has a lead and they just toss it away. This is a lot like their last TI squad. They play it extremely slow, almost too slow, a lot of people say, but it's a lot better than just throwing away a lead by playing hyper aggressive. So they'll definitely slow this game down. They know they're out farming. I mean, Radiant's stuck in their base. What can they do? Tiny's gonna have a silver edge now. Oh goodness, this Tiny's gonna hit for so much. I remember just no one was gonna pick Tiny, no one at all. And now already an NA special, permaban versus Cole, could be versus EG and DC as well after we see this. And here comes the smoke gank. This could be it. Full smokes from both teams. Can OpTic, can Misery get a huge ulti? It's gonna be up to Misery and Zai, it feels like. They need to hit these 4 or 5-man ultis. And now they're sitting behind Qualifier, more to the right of him. And here they go. Is Misery gonna commit everything? They have to know, oh, stun comes in. They have to know something's up. CC&C goes, they blink for it, and here we go. Demon shows himself on the back. MSS gets the roar. CC&C in a lot of trouble. Oh, Silver Edge stun toss. Will they kill Misery? Nice ulti. And he doesn't die. Mason in a lot of trouble right now. He might just die. Bulba hook shots in. Will it be enough to save him? It's a 1-for-1 trade. Mason for Pycat. Zai now getting run down. They do a ton of damage now. Will they get him? Zai dies. CC&C trying to run. No blink for one. He has it now. Almost gets trapped in. They kill Peter on the backside, and it's a 3-for-1. Only Mason going down. And guess what? Bottom lane, Mason isn't dead. The illusions of his former glory here, trying to take this melee Rax. The siege unit. Oh, they're pinging it. Oh, God, look at this siege unit. Okay. Yes. It's not even downhill. What the hell? But looks like Misery will just get picked off here. Siege unit doing work. Melee Rax goes down, and Mason, only one to die, uses the illusions of split push. What a play. And now middle lane, get it go down as well. This is, I don't know what to say. OpTic looked so good just a couple days ago at a LAN event. Now online, they just can't bring it. They are just getting slaughtered all over the place. Green wall. I don't know. Not much of a wall left anymore. And Viper has a full BKB beside, minus the Ogre Axe, Ogre Club, whatever the hell it is now, in stash. Barm is just far too much on the side of DC. And Mason, he's going for a heart. He's like, all right, y'all are just gonna aim me. I got the heart. Bottom lane just pinged. I think even DC is like, all right, they have no Ravage, they have no Misery ult. This might just be time to end the game. We have MSS, he's fully aured out. He's ready to go. Meteor Hammer on Disruptor. Yeah, I can see it on Disruptor. Here we go, Bulba's going in. Misery found out. It's like the 4 positions roaming for runes again. But Bulba continuously wins. Roar over on Peter. He goes down 2 for 0. Meteor Hammer, well, did nothing. And we see Bulba saying, Jimmy, why the hell did you buy this item? It's garbage. And I'm like, I respect that, Bulba. CC&C, well, what's he doing? He's just farming up there. Oh, okay. He goes down, and now they're just going to take this last tier 3. Buyback is up. He's going to have to do it. Witch Doctor alive at 10. What a hook again. Zai's here. He doesn't have ulti. 4 steps on cooldown. He goes down, and guess what? Only CC&C lives because Pycat's already dead. And there we go. Good game gets called, and I mean, everyone. I don't think a few people out there, I'm sure DC has a chance at winning this series, but I highly doubt anyone said DC would stomp 2 games in a row against OpTic, and that's what I was thinking. Digital Chaos, you know, it's been a while. TI, second placers, pretty good. Fell off. They're actually, I mean, if you think about it, they were the highest NA placers, right, at the last TI by winning 1 series, beating out EG,